Welcome back to Wall Street Confidential. I grabbed Jim Cramer to talk about the New York Times.
Right.
Online ad revenue just rising 2.6%,
Yeah.
which is really sad.
Yeah, I know. And Martin Nissenholtz is a buddy of mine. He was the treasurer of my student council, of the student council, when I was president of the student council in high school. He's one of my oldest friends. Yeah, he's a really, really great guy, and he's very smart. And if he can't have more revenue growth, then it is impossible to have more revenue growth because he's that good. But this has a lot to do with the fact that there is real estate listings have been great for online, but the real estate market's bad. There are not a lot of jobs being created, so there's not a lot of job listings. I mean, they're in recession. The New York Times is in recession. The stuff that they rely on is bad. The display advertising is also bad. Now, Boston's even worse, down 25%. Mm-hmm. I find that what's ironic is that you have a hedge fund keeps buying Harbinger.
They own 28.5 million
yeah,
shares.
I mean, and everyone just always, as soon as you hear that it's hedge fund, you figure they're smart, right? And these guys are smart. Now, they're book smart. I mean, they're absolutely smart. Like, they have great education. And but they're buying an entity that's really being run like a foundation, okay? And you're not going to get that entity to change because the entity's a family business. Now, well, hold it. You could say, Jim, the Dow Jones changed. Well, the family was not unified. Mm-hmm. They were split. The stock got diffused into a lot of hands. Rupert Murdoch wanted to buy it because he had a vanity, wanted to have the trophy, and he also had a network. There could be someone that Harbinger knows wants to do that, but will they pay $2 billion, which is $2.2 billion to get it, a premium of $1.8 billion? I don't think so.
And who would that even be if the stock price did come down?
I wrote in New York Magazine at the beginning of the year that Bloomberg, after he was done his term, would buy the Times. He could, but he won't have to pay 1.8. He'll wait till the dividends cancel, the stock goes to 5-6, and he can pay like 8. Now, the main issue here is that unlike Dow Jones, the family is intact and wants to preserve the newsroom. Now, I think maybe a Harbinger is thinking, okay, we'll wait, and they want a sale. I mean, there's no way that they're buying this thing. You can't turn the earnings around with this revenue decline. You can try to stay ahead of it. You can fire. The newsroom's a $500 million entity. You can fire half the people and bet that the public won't know the difference. It's entirely possible. The New York Times is not run for profit. It's run for a just amount of profit to make it so that the dividends paid. And now they can't even do that. But this is not run. This is a private company. There should never been any time you've ever seen two classes of stock, you should immediately run from it. Comcast too, because it means it's run like a private company, a News Corp. And when you have companies run for a private company, they're not going to be run for profit, and that's the New York Times. And Harbinger can't change that unless they marry Sulzberger.
Should they just cut their losses and just get out now?
They can't. They destroy the stock to 8. They take the stock to 8.
All right. Thank you so much, Jim Cramer from the New York Times. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more from Wall Street Confidential.